Let's take a look at this problem. I want to graph this over 2 periods. Do it by hand, showing teacher along with the graph that has labels on tick marks. So we got y is equal to 2 tangent 4x. Now our b is the number that's in front of our x, so b is 4. For this particular problem here, when you're dealing with the period for tangent and cotangent is pi over b. So we'll have a period of pi over 4. Okay, so let's build our t-chart. First one is 0, that goes there. Down here is a period, which is pi over 4. Half the period is right here. 1/2 times pi over 4 is pi over 8. Here's a quarter of our period. 1/4 times pi over 4 is pi over 16. And 3/4 of our period, 3/4 times pi over 4 is 3 pi over 16. Okay, so we're going to plug those into this function. Y is equal to 2 tangent 4x. So we got y is equal to 2 tangent 4 times 0 equals 2 tangent of 0. And if it throws you to have it in that form, rewrite it in terms of sine and cosine, because tangent is sine over cosine. So we got 2 tangent 0 over cosine 0. You only put the 2 on either top or bottom, or the top or out in front, I should say. So we got 2 times, now I'm sitting there at 0, sine is equal to 0, and cosine is equal to 1. So I got 2 times 0, which gives us 0. Now here I got y is equal to 2 tangent 4 times pi over 16, which gives us 2 tangent of, that should be 16 there, pi over 4, which is 2 times sine pi over 4 over cosine pi over 4, which is 2 times square root of 2 over 2 over square root of 2 over 2, which is 2 times 1, which gives us 2. And here we got 2 times tangent 4 times pi over 8, which is 2 tangent pi over 2, which gives us 2 times sine pi over 2 over cosine pi over 2. Now sine pi over 2 is equal to 1, and cosine of pi over 2 is equal to 0. So this is undefined. And we got y is equal to 2 times tangent 4 times 3 pi over 16, which gives us 2 tangent 3 pi over 4, which gives us 2 times sine 3 pi over 4 over cosine 3 pi over 4. Okay, now sine of 3 pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2. Cosine of 3 pi over 4 is negative square root of 2 over 2. So we're going to have 2 times negative 1, which gives us negative 2. And I don't need to do the last one. I know it goes back to the original value, which was 0. Okay, so now we're ready to plot some points. Now our period goes up to pi over 4. Well, let me come up here first. I'll put 2 here and negative 2 down here. Pi over 4, that's pi is like 3, so that's 3/4, so that's like 0.75, 0.8, something like that. And if this distance is 2, then 0.8 is about, let's say right there. So that's going to be pi over 4. And halfway over is pi over 8. And here's our pi over 16, and here's our 3 pi over 16. I won't actually label those just in the interest of space. Okay, our first point is 0, 0. Right there. Next one is pi over 16 and 2, which is right there. Now at pi over 8, that's undefined. That means we got an asymptote. And at 3 pi over 16, it's negative 2, which is down here. And at pi over 4, it's 0. Okay, so I'm starting to see a pattern here. So my next point will be right here. The next one over there will be an asymptote. And I don't draw these real well, so use your imagination. More or less. It should have more. Yeah, that's probably not horrible. Not great, but okay. Put a point down here, and next one's going to be our asymptote. And come up here. Got a bit of a curve there, and then more or less looks like that. So there's our graph. It's just sketching, so it doesn't have to be precise.